Greetings and welcome back to another episode of How to Digital History. In today's episode, I want to talk about organizing your desktop. Now, I know that a lot of you, just as I do myself, just tend to download things and leave it on the desktop, or you're working on things and you wanna have it right there in front of you, and so you save it to the desktop, and before you know it, you have this massive just clutter of things all across the desktop. Now, what you see in front of you is my clean desktop. This is what I use to make videos. Sometimes I'll do a background to fit the video. In this case, this is what my normal desktop actually looks like when I have everything hidden, right? So now I'm going to show you what it looks like when it is not hidden. I'm going to show desktop icons, and this is what my desktop looks like typically. And so I want to show you what exactly is happening here. These are fences, right? And I can move them around, and as I move them around, they shift through the icons, and they allow me to separate things into independent and individual projects. So for example, I have my job search here, and where I can drop in different things about my latest CV, applications, so forth. I have a research section over here where anything I find on the internet, I'll just drop it into that. I will also often create things that are just temporary. These are called fences, right? This is the name that the software gives to them, and so these fences are completely configurable, and you can change the title of these and work through it. Now, what is fences exactly? Well, let's take a look at the website. Now, Fences is made by a company called Stardock. It is a free program. I'm using an older version of the program, which you can still find in different websites, but they do have a version that is compatible with Windows 10 and Windows 8. I'm using one that is a few years older than what is available right now, and I like it. And so my theory is you don't upgrade unless you need to, and so I don't upgrade. However, you can go to the Stardock Fences website, stardock.com/product/fences, and just click on Get It Now, and the program will download. Now, what you get now is this free trial version. If you can find the older version of Fences, the free trial is unlimited. The free trial here is a 30-day free trial. I believe it will continue to work. However, it will sort of ask you to register every now and then. So you should try it. You might find it really helpful. I think it's really helpful because usually we don't have just one thing that we're working on. It would be so simple if I just had my dissertation to work on and that was it. But I'm also teaching a class. I'm also trying to find a permanent position somewhere. I'm also trying to do other projects on the side. I have different websites. I have different things that I'm doing. I have personal stuff. So for example, I have here my workout schedule, and you can organize your entire life, essentially, or at least your computer life, by using fences. And so it's very helpful if you have this problem of this constant clutter all over your desktop. And so once you install fences, you have the ability to configure your fences. You just right click on the desktop and go into the configure, and so you have the settings here. It shows you a quick layout of what your fences look like. Appearance, you can change the transparency settings, you can change the color, the tint, the color saturation, and you can change the border, right? So I can make the outline of the fences more visible. I can use a fade out. So the fade out really works when you have multiple things on your fences so that a scroll bar will appear. Now the scroll bar the scroll bar is only really there if you hover over it with your mouse, and therefore it's not really intrusive in any way. But basically, it's a very simple program, and like I said, if you can find the older version, then you might see the prompts to register and to buy less. But let's just go ahead, and we're going to create a new fence. And so this new fence, all we have to do is right click on the desktop and hold it down. So you're right clicking, holding it, and then just make a box. Just drag the mouse as you hold the right button and let go, and this window will come up. Create, or this little dialog will come up. Create new fence here. I want to click on that, and I just give it a name. So I'm going to just name it How to Digital History. Okay, and there it is. Now I have my fence here, which I can resize and I can move however I want. And to move files onto it, all I gotta do is just do this. And that's it. That's all I have to do. If I want to take them out of here, I just move them out. And that's it. Of course, I already have a folder over here called How to Digital History, but so I'm not going to keep this. And so if I want to get rid of it, I can just right click on it, and this allows me also to rename the fence to whatever I want. But I can also remove it, which is what I'm going to do at the moment. Remove the fence. Are you sure you want to remove this fence? Your files will not be deleted. Yes, I want to remove it. Now that's an important thing. Just because you have let's see what happens. So here's my job search. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to remove the fence. Watch what happens to the files within the fence itself. Remove fence. Yes. All of those files now just moved over and filled in to where they would fit on the desktop itself. So they've gone from within the fence to out on the desktop. So I'm just going to now, remember, right click and hold, and then drag, create new fence here. And then I'm going to type it again, job search, and I'm going to take all those files and put them in here. There it is. And of course, you can move these however you want. You can, again, if you resize this to the extent where the icons within the fence cannot be fully shown, then a scroll bar will appear, and if you move the mouse away from it, the scroll bar disappears. So in this case, I have a quick links. Put it right here. I have this quick links, and these are programs that I use all the time, so I just have their icons on there, and that's fences. It's great if you need something to organize your desktop, if you are trying to just keep a tidy desktop. And always remember that if you ever want to feel cleaner, you can always just hide everything. Hide desktop icons, and boom, and that's it. So I hope you like fences. You should try it out. Try out the free trial. I'll have a link at the bottom of the video, and let me know what you think. It might not be useful for everyone, but I think it'll be useful for a lot of people like myself who are just constantly receiving and sending all these digital files and doing research on the internet and so forth. You might find it useful. Alright, have a good day, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and let me know if there's anything that you would like me to talk about in a future episode. See you soon.